Well, Drake fans, especially in Australia and New Zealand, they're gonna have to wait a little longer. Why? Because Drake decided to cancel his tour. Um, the tour is called the Anita Max Win Tour, and Drake canceled the rest of the tour dates. And his team, they are working in terms of finding a rescheduled date in the future for the tour. And this is what his team had to say. Due to a scheduling conflict, 4 of Drake's 16 sold out shows in Australia and New Zealand will be postponed. We are actively working on rescheduling these dates along with adding some additional shows. Drake's team also noted that all tickets for the affected shows will remain valid for the new dates. Refunds will be available for those who prefer, but please note that as these shows are sold out, any refunded tickets will be released for sale. They went on to say that they apologize for the inconvenience, etc. And yeah. So that's the situation. And I mean, hey, things happen. These things will happen once in a blue. So, but his management team are doing the right thing here in terms of keeping his fans informed. Wynton Marsalis, he's a legend. He's a jazz legend. He celebrates 20 years of music, education, and performance at the Lincoln Center Rose Hall. As a New Yorker, my whole life, I've passed by there so many times. I haven't gone inside there, but I have passed and walked by that area Midtown Manhattan so many times. Marsalis, he has won Grammys in both jazz and classical music. He's been playing the trumpet since he was 12 years old. He was inspired by legendary John Coltrane. And Rose Hall, for those of you who don't know Rose Hall features 3 concert and performance spaces. And Marsalis, when he was a teenager, he attended Juilliard School, which is not far from the Rose Hall. Marsalis, I mean, he's accomplished so much. He's a legend. He has recorded over 100 studio albums, and in 1997, he was honored when he won the Pulitzer Prize. So, what an amazing career for a man who revolutionized jazz music, ferocious leader. And I remember the first time seeing him was in a classic tape. It was they showed it into, I believe this was middle school. Yeah, when I was in middle school, they showed us a tape in class about Wynton Marsalis. 7th grade, there we go. When I had a music class, it was 7th grade, now that I remember. But that was the first time I remember seeing Wynton Marsalis, and I never forgot about him. And now, 20 plus years later, he's an educator, phenomenal artist. So congratulations to Wynton Marsalis. I've always been a fan of him. I'm even a bunch more bigger fan of him nowadays because for the last 2-3 years, I started listening to jazz, and it just does something so good to the soul. So God bless jazz. God bless Wynton Marsalis, and just an outstanding career.